Believe it or not, the greatest struggle has been my flexed arm hang. When I started, I could barely get on the bar for 10 seconds. I'm really competitive, so that's been my biggest thing, trying to get the maximum points, trying to beat my fellow female Marines, and that's what's kept me motivated. Now I've worked on it and I'm not embarrassed of my score anymore, but it takes a lot of practice for me.
My greatest struggle has been keeping in tip-top shape after boot camp, because there's no one to tell you when to work out, what to eat, and how to keep yourself in the same shape that you are once you leave boot camp. Because once you leave boot camp, it's pretty much you're in the best shape that you are in your life. And afterwards, trying to maintain that same level of fitness can be a struggle.
My greatest struggle would be being away from family. I've never left home for any longer than 2 days from any of my family members until I was 18 years old.
My greatest struggle has been having Okinawa, Japan as my first duty station and leaving my family and being so far away from them and not being able to see them. But I actually met a lot of wonderful people over there, and they became more like my brothers and sisters. And I actually used that to help mature faster and to not use my family as a crutch in the Marine Corps.
My greatest struggle in the Marine Corps has been picking up and moving around quite a bit. I've really met some wonderful people in the Marine Corps, some friends that I'll have for the rest of my life, and I think as a single female it's been hard to give up those friends who become a family everywhere you go. It's hard for me to be separated from my own family and then to have to move and leave behind the friends that I made during training when I went to my first duty station, and then when I moved again. That has been the greatest struggle for me.
Since joining the Marine Corps, I would say the greatest struggle I've experienced is dealing with stereotypes of women in general, and then stereotypes of being a woman Marine. So to maybe explain that, I'll go into the women Marines thing first. I think initially when I joined, I felt like I had to be more like a guy to earn that same respect. I think over the years I've realized that it's not about gender, it's about your performance of duties and the way you carry yourself and conduct yourself. You don't have to be masculine to have good Marine Corps traits. So it's good to try to find that balance as early as possible. Now, as far as stereotypes about being a woman, you know, stereotypes of, oh, well, what is it like being a girl in the Marine Corps? And like, well, it's pretty much like being a girl anywhere. You know, it's it is a lifestyle, and it doesn't speak to who you are as a person.